Hello and welcome back to my Conservatory roof replacement, and today's video we have a double hit Edwardian with 2 Velux and 2 back box gutters, would you believe. We're going to grab the lads and we're going to set off to Manchester. We're going to be working in Urmston today, and yes, the weather is against us. This is glorious UK weather. It's a cold windy day today, but what I want to do is I want to show you what the previous Conservatory roof company has done and what they've left us with today. We're doing a double hit Edwardian Conservatory with a back box cutter, both on the left and on the back. But can I have a look at this? I've never seen this before. They've actually built the box cutter over some windows and a door, so they found it difficult trying to terminate to it and make it waterproof. So we've took all the glass out, reinforced the roof, and then we're going to be fitting a what we call an external valley. And I'm going to show you what it was like before, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing about it as well. So come with me and I'll show you. Lewis is up there cleaning off the silicone, which was preventing the water from tracking in before, but not doing a very good job. We've got John up there, which is putting in the OSB board of 600mm, which is going to allow us to work with the rubber from the inside and not work below our feet if we was up on the Conservatory roof. This side is already done, and now we're just working on doing the opposite side. Just as we took the roof off, obviously the heavens have opened up, and now we're going to have a rush to get it watertight. But that's the life of a roofer, I guess. Glass that we've taken out is stored neatly, but that's going to go on the van today. No skips on the drive. Right, let's go and check on this job. The weather's still against us, but we've got to get the Velux in today and get it insulated and battered. So let's go and get that done now. These Velux are 780 to 980, and we always use the Velux brand. Right, on this video, we're going to just show you the process of how we fit our Velux windows into our Conservatory roofs. So, one on the outside, one on the inside. Once you've fitted your trimmers, top and bottom, drill some holes from the inside to the outside so that the person on top of the roof can line those holes up with a straight edge, set his depth on his circular saw, and then he can make that cut through the roof, and it'll be a perfect fit for the Velux. Person on the inside will take receipt of that OSB, and what we do when making this cut is just give it a 20mm tolerance around the perimeter of the Velux, and that's just going to help you on the inside square it up and get that window exactly where you want it to be. Okay, top tip guys, anytime you're making any cuts on the roof with the OSB, particularly on the Velux windows, use a blower or use a brush, get that excess dust off from your feet and make it a lot safer for the person that's on the roof. So 2 people when handling these, one on the inside, one on the out, one to lower the window down and one on the inside just to take the weight and to position the Velux exactly where you want it, making sure that everything is squared up and at 90 degrees from the party wall. John's just tapping those brackets in there. These Velux come traditionally with the brackets on to be used with traditional roofing such as 2B1 battering. So because this is going onto a flat surface, you need to pierce that OSB with the lug on the bracket, which enables you to sit that Velux on the roofing batten. Also ensures for much tighter fit as well. So when you've screwed all the Velux in, it's got 2 brackets at the top, 2 brackets at the bottom. We use a tape, so we use quite a heavy duty duct tape to tape all the way around the Velux window from the board up onto the Velux. Now this isn't a Velux standard installation practice, but we like to do it as belt and braces and make sure that the Velux is impenetrable, and it leaves a much better finish in our opinion. Okay, we're now onto the shroud. This is a new addition from Velux. They didn't always come with these. I think from about maybe a year, 2 years tops. These shrouds now come as standard with the flashing kits, and it's basically a self-adhesive membrane that sticks to the sides and top and bottom of the Velux and give it that extra protection. It goes underneath your roofing membrane. Now we're on to the flashing kits, starting with the bottom. They're numbered if you're unsure on which order they go, so you can't go wrong with these. So just turn them upside down and it'll have a number 1, 2, 3 or 4 on them. That's the window done. John's just giving it a blow, get rid of all the excess, and now we can work on the inside. We're just finishing up trimming the insides of the Velux. That's just to accommodate our plasterboard. We've insulated, battened, and John's just getting rid of the battens on the inside to enable us to do the second Velux. If you're wondering why I'm standing a little bit funny, I've got 4 bulge discs in my back, which I've recently had kind of minor surgery, which was kind of an epidural. For those out there that have ever done 4 bulge discs in a sciatic nerve, I feel for you. It's extremely painful and it's it's not good. It takes a long time to recover. But anyway, getting back to the job, we are now insulated, battened, getting ready for first fix, and the next stage for us will be boarding. Pete's applying the plasterboard there to the full height wall. He's prepped, he's scrimmed, and he's beaded up the Velux as well. John's moving on to the full height wall on the left hand side. They're becoming extremely popular, give you a bit of privacy from the neighbour, additional acoustic properties and additional thermal properties, because obviously it's more insulated than the glass. And when you're just looking out from your window onto a fence, why not? I think it's a much better finish, and they're relatively inexpensive as well. Pete's doing a lovely job. He's giving that roof a first coat, and now he's moving on to his second coat of plaster, troweling everything up and getting this conservatory looking bonny. Moving on to the outside, we're just making the final additions to the external valley, just trimming up where the fixing points were. Lewis has done a wonderful job tiling, and he's fixed the ridge tiles, and you can see all the tiles are cut beautifully around the Velux, nice tight finish, and you can see the external valley that we've got now, which is impenetrable, and that'll drain both left and right. Not the horribleness that they had at the beginning where they tried to put a box cutter over a window and a door. Plaster's drying nicely. If you wait for your conservatory roof to get to this colour, which is the pinkish, the light pinkish colour, then you know you're ready for painting. Lads have given everything a good clean down. They've swept up and mopped the floor. Okay, we're just on our way back to Anne's. We're going to be giving her a free Velux pole to help open up her Velux. And since it's Christmas, we'll sort that for her. She's also a doors with catching, which we picked up on survey. And whilst I'm there to sign the job off, I'll also fix that door for her as well, so it's open and closing a little bit better. And there's a little window board internal mitre cap, which was yellow, which I picked up on the survey. We're going to get that replaced for her as well. So I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'll do a walk round. I believe it's been painted now. I'll do a walk round of the inside and outside and sign that job off. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. This is the slave door, and as you can see, it's rattling. So we're going to have to tighten that up, because that's what your master door is going to open and close onto. So that has got to be nice and secure. Now there's 2 ways in which you can adjust the door. You can see we've got a big gap there. You can either do it on the hinges or by taking the glass out. So once you undo the screws, you can lift this cover. That exposes the hinge, and it's this here that we're going to be tightening back and forward to move the doors. Let's just see how much room we've got. You can see we've got quite a lot here. It's there. And all you do is move that in slightly, like that. Tighten it back up. I do it with my left hand when I'm right-handed. Okay. So lift the handle up, and there's no wiggling that there. So that door is done. Move on to this door. So this is the big gap. See, it's not catching as much, but we still need to move that over. Okay, same applies. To tighten this up, you can see it start to come in. Okay, that's going out, so we go the opposite way. Start to see that door coming in. There we go. Everything goes in, couple of turns. Okay, that should do that. So that one's done, and that one's done. Okay, that's the doors done, and let's move over to this. This is called a window board mitre joint. Now, sometimes these just pull out, and you can just insert the other one and replace it. But this one is quite old, or it's been baked by the sun. It's just coming off into pieces. So we fitted a new white one. Just gives it a new lease of life. Looks nice and fresh. And there you have it. It's a double hit Edwardian, 2 Velux, an L-shaped back box gutter, and now this roof doesn't leak. It's maintenance free. You've got that full height wall on the left hand side, and it's a beautiful room that you can use all year round, in winter and in summer. Looks beautiful now. It's been painted. Customer's got the furniture back in, and what a transformation. That's another job done this year in 2025. My fitters are just signing off another one in Charlie, and that'll be us for the end of the year. So we'll see you next time in 2026. Take care. Bye bye.